Okay, so I'm in my backyard at my fire pit, and I thought I'd show how to get a fire going with fat wood. So I'm just going to show how to make the sparking. So anytime you find fat wood, you grab it, and you could take your knife and shave it into piles like this. So these piles have resin in them. Of course, if you were doing this, you'd want to have your bird's nest built up and ready to catch. So we're just going to catch the spark here. Might make a little flame. Grab a couple of things to catch fire and maybe show how that'll go. So this is going to catch fire, and with the resin it's going to burn. And you'd use this to catch something in your bird's nest. Got a little fire there, but move this over. It's got an ember in it now, but we want a flame. We almost had it. There we go. Got a flame going. And from there, you can make you a little torch. Do whatever you need to do. Usually it goes faster than that, but nothing works when you're filming. So there's a fat wood fire. So anytime you see fat wood, it's worth grabbing. You keep a stick out by your fire pit to start a fire with. But that's pretty much the gist of how you go with just fat wood. So now we'll see if I can do one with a feather stick. This is probably the best feather stick. Okay. So this will work. All you want to do, is make shavings. There we go. Get started. If you lose some, it doesn't matter. You can just put them down in there too. Want to grab some of our shavings that we lost. Put in there. All right. See if we can get this going. Got some ridge in my fire steel now. There we go. Probably what was wrong when I was doing the other fire. Oh, it's gonna catch. There we go, it's catching. Oh, it started to, then went off. Let me put this here so it's angled better. Yeah, there's a flame. Getting it burning. Well, we got a flame going right there. Probably that fat wood. There we are. Okay, so that's just with the feather stick. The fat wood probably would have went a lot better. I didn't realize I had some ridges on my fire steel. there we are, we have a fire with that too. There's two ways you can use either just a piece of wood or just fat wood to start a fire. This is really handy because I'm out a lot in the wet. People know it rains when I go camping. So when you process, you'll have a piece of wood and you just have to process it. And there's no kindling, like everything's wet. The pine needles are wet, everything's wet. So once you get to that dry piece of wood, to be able to get a flame going that you can put the small sticks or leaves or something on to get it to dry out is super important. So you can start a wet fire with just one piece of wood by processing down to the dry stuff and using the feather stick. Or hopefully you've got fat wood, you can use the fat wood. There's two ways to get a fire going.